Have you ever felt paralyzed by life's uncertainties, or perhaps overwhelmed by the vastness and infinite possibilities that open up with every choice? For most of us, anxiety is seen as an enemy, a debilitating condition to be avoided or eliminated at all costs. But what if instead of viewing anxiety as an obstacle, as a weakness or an illness, you understood it as a profound invitation? A catalyst for your own growth, for your authenticity, and paradoxically for your greatness. In this video, we will be inspired by one of the most profound thinkers on human existence, Søren Kierkegaard, who in the 19th century unveiled the complex nature of this emotion. We will explore a revolutionary perspective, anxiety as a catalyst for greatness. You will discover how the inherent discomfort of life's uncertainty can in fact be the key to unlocking your highest potential, guiding you to a life of purpose, passion, and profound fulfillment. Prepare for a journey that will radically transform your perception of one of the most misunderstood emotions in human existence. The nature of existential anguish. Beyond pathology, let's start by demystifying anxiety, or what Kierkegaard called angst, a Danish term that translates as anguish or anxiety in the existential sense. It is crucial to understand that this philosophical angst should under no circumstances be confused with clinical anxiety disorders diagnosed by mental health professionals, which require specific treatment. Kierkegaardian angst is an inherent response to the human condition itself, a universal emotion that arises from our consciousness and our freedom. From the moment of our birth, we are cast into a world of unpredictability and infinite choices. There is no manual, no guarantees. Anguish arises from the awareness of our own subjectivity, our radical freedom to be and to choose, and the immense responsibility that entails. It is the recognition of the vastness of the unknown, of the abyss of possibilities that open up with every decision we make. It is the constant tension between our deep search for certainty, for a safe harbor, and the undeniable reality of a universe in constant flux, where nothing is permanent except change. This tension, this restlessness, is the core of our human experience and a sign that we are truly alive. Angst is not a problem to be solved, but a condition to be embraced. Anxiety as an invitation to action, the forge of purpose. Contrary to common perception, Kierkegaard did not view anxiety as something inherently negative to be avoided. For him, it is a fundamental human experience that holds immense potential for our personal and existential development. How we respond to it, the choices we make in its presence, the attitude we adopt in the face of discomfort, determines the difference between a fully lived life, rich in meaning, and a life of emptiness, despair, and superficial existence. Anxiety, paradoxically, can be transformed into a driving force, a fuel for personal growth and self-realization. It is through our willingness to face discomfort, to take leaps of faith towards the unknown, that we infuse our lives with purpose, vitality, and a profound sense of fulfillment. Kierkegaard introduced the concept of passion as a means to navigate and transcend anxiety. He believed that passion has the power to infuse our lives with purpose, vitality, and a profound sense of fulfillment. Passion can manifest in various forms, whether in unconditional love, in creative endeavors that consume us, in the path of personal growth, in dedication to a career, or in ideologies that move us. Most importantly, these passions must be rooted in a subjective truth. Subjective truth, for Kierkegaard, does not refer to universal and objective truths, but rather to the truth that has deep personal meaning and authenticity for each individual. It is a truth that resonates deeply within our being, at the core of our soul, Instead of clinging to external standards or dogmas, Kierkegaard encourages us to explore the depths of our own subjectivity and to seek out the passions that align with our unique perspectives, values, and aspirations. As he famously wrote, "The crucial thing is to find a truth which is truth for me, to find the idea for which I am willing to live and die. This is the compass for an authentic life." This search for subjective truth involves moving away from the comfort zone of reason and intellectual certainty. It requires us to go beyond the confines of conventional wisdom and societal norms, delving into our own inner world to discover the truths that truly resonate with us. It is an act of faith and courage, as it involves embracing uncertainty and confronting the anxieties that arise from stepping outside the security of collective beliefs. It is a commitment to living a life guided by what holds personal meaning, even in the absence of external validation or intellectual consensus. Confronting anxiety and embracing action, the leap of faith. Anxiety, with its strong influence over our thoughts and emotions, can be deeply paralyzing, hindering our progress, our ability to make decisions, and even our joy of living. It casts a shadow over our lives, clouding our judgment and undermining our motivation. However, Kierkegaard believed that succumbing to anxiety and inaction only leads to despair and a fragmented experience of existence. He recognized that anxiety, if left unaddressed, can consume us, rendering us stagnant and disconnected from the vitality of life. When we allow anxiety to dictate our choices and immobilize us, we abdicate our power to shape our own destiny. We become trapped in a cycle of hesitation, fear, and missed opportunities. In contrast, Kierkegaard emphasized the importance of confronting anxiety head-on, of mustering the courage to face the discomfort and uncertainty it brings. Growth and self-realization require us to move beyond the confines of our anxieties and enter into action in their presence. By confronting anxiety, we reclaim agency over our lives. We acknowledge the inherent risks and uncertainties that come with making choices, but we refuse to be held captive by them. We understand that anxiety, though uncomfortable, can serve as an inner compass, guiding us to areas of personal growth and transformation that we otherwise would never explore. At the heart of Kierkegaard's philosophy lies the profound understanding that the development of the self is intricately linked to our ability to face the anxiety of existence. He believed that true self-realization and meaning can only be achieved by taking leaps of faith and wholeheartedly embracing the uncertainty that life presents. By doing so, we resist the temptation to conform to social norms and escape into distractions that hinder personal growth and self-discovery. The path to self-realization is not comfortable. It requires us to confront the existential anxieties that arise from the unknown, the unpredictable, and the complexities of human existence. By willingly engaging with this anxiety, we embark on a path of self-exploration and self-transcendence. The development of the self and authenticity, forging your unique path. True self-realization, according to Kierkegaard, demands a resolute commitment to authenticity and a firm rejection of pressures to conform. Society often imposes expectations and standards that can stifle our individuality, causing us to lose touch with our true selves. To find meaning and purpose, we must resist the temptation to mold ourselves into preconceived notions, and instead honor our unique perspectives, passions, and aspirations. Kierkegaard warned against the dangers of succumbing to conformity and complacency. He believed that when we conform to societal norms without questioning, we forfeit our agency and sacrifice the potential for personal growth. True fulfillment and self-discovery lie far beyond the confines of conformity. They are found by embracing uncertainty, venturing into the unknown, and embracing the richness of our individual experiences. Escapism and distraction are also insidious obstacles on the path to self-realization. Kierkegaard cautioned against the habit of seeking behaviors and activities that numb our anxieties or provide temporary relief, but which ultimately hinder our personal growth. Whether it's mindless entertainment, substance abuse, or excessive busyness and overwork, these distractions divert our attention from the deeper questions and challenges that propel us towards self-actualization. To cultivate self-development, Kierkegaard emphasized the need for introspection, self-reflection, and an unwavering commitment to personal growth. He advocated for deepening our understanding of our desires, fears, and motivations. By engaging in this inner exploration, we gain insights into our authentic selves and the paths that lead us to a more meaningful existence. Kierkegaard's philosophy encourages us to embrace solitude and silence, allowing for moments of contemplation and self-discovery. By carving out time for introspection, we create space to confront our anxieties, examine our choices, and align ourselves with our deepest values and aspirations. Through this process, we cultivate a heightened sense of self-awareness, enabling us to navigate the complexities of existence with clarity and purpose. We discover the unique gifts and talents we possess, and find ways to express them authentically in the world. If this theme of self-discovery and confronting anxiety for growth resonates with you, I invite you to delve deeper. Subscribe to our channel and become part of our community, where we explore these topics in greater depth. By doing so, we resist the temptation to conform to social norms and escape into distractions that hinder personal growth and self-discovery. The path to self-realization is not comfortable. It requires us to confront the existential anxieties that arise from the unknown, the unpredictable, and the complexities of human existence. By willingly engaging with this anxiety, we embark on a path of self-exploration and self-transcendence. In summary, anxiety is a natural and inevitable response to the unsettling, confusing, and uncertain nature of human existence. In a world full of choices and possibilities, anxiety can, without a doubt, become overwhelming. However, Kierkegaard showed us that it can also be a powerful driving force towards greatness and self-realization. We need to recognize that life will never be entirely stable or devoid of fear. There will never be a perfect or ideal moment to make a big decision or to take action. Faced with impossible decisions and the inherent uncertainty of existence, Kierkegaard encourages us to make choices that seek the heights and depths of the unknown, that push us towards our highest potential. In a society that often stigmatizes anxiety as a weakness or an illness to be cured, Kierkegaard's perspective reminds us that anxiety is an inherent and fundamental aspect of human consciousness. By embracing anxiety, learning to live with it, not eliminate it, and taking leaps of faith towards what has personal meaning and purpose, we can lead more fulfilled, more authentic, and richer lives. Leave your thoughts, reflections, and experiences in the comments. Which insight about anxiety resonated most with you? How do you feel about thinking of it as a catalyst? Your journey and insights are valuable to our entire community. I hope this content inspires you to see challenges not as insurmountable barriers, but as portals to your next level of evolution. Remember, the universe doesn't test you to punish you, but to strengthen you and prepare you for the greatness that is to come. Your mindset, your resilience, and your faith are the keys to unlocking the treasures that life holds for you. May your vibration remain high, and may you embrace every test with the certainty that you are being molded for your highest good. Until our next moment of wisdom and self-discovery,